Hey, Kaylee, that's right. It's all hands on deck right now because what we know at this hour is there are 6 people believed to be construction workers that were working on potholes on the bridge behind me when they went into the water. They're unaccounted for. It's all hands on deck. Maryland's Governor, Wes Moore, spoke about that a little earlier at a press conference. Take a listen here.
Our divers, our air assets, people who right now are working to save lives and are doing it because the state asked. The preliminary investigation points to an accident. We haven't seen any credible evidence of a terrorist attack.
And take a look at these images, Kaylee. You can see the Baltimore Fire Rescue posting these close-ups. You can see the ship name was Dolly. It's a nearly 1,000-foot-long shipping container. It was leaving Baltimore's port headed overseas when it struck a central column.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more.
The debris of the remnants of the bridge in the water, and that is why there's 2 parts of this story, Kaylee. There's the immediate acute search and rescue for those 6 individuals, and then there's the larger question of how they can get this bridge rebuilt, get that debris moved, because right now, until further notice, shipping lanes and vessels into Baltimore and in and out of Baltimore has been ceased. So that's a big question. We hope to learn at that NTSB press conference. We expect within the hour to get some answers on that. And of course, why this happened. It appears that the report is that it wasn't terrorism, as you heard there from the governor. It was an accident, and that the shipping vessel lost propulsion control, meaning that's likely a power thing, and it was drifting into the bridge. And what's significant, Kaylee, is we've talked a little bit earlier on the air about is, were there any individuals, just citizens driving on that bridge at 1:30 in the morning that might have been unfortunate and plunged into the water? They say, the Maryland Transportation Secretary says he doesn't know at this point. They're investigating it. There are traffic cameras that they're looking at, but they do believe they saved countless lives because when the Mayday call went out from the ship, they coordinated with Maryland transportation officials to halt all traffic onto that bridge. So perhaps we'll get more details out of this next press conference as we wait to find out how something like this could have happened.
Thank you for watching. I'll put the next press conference up.
But also nationally,
please subscribe
one of the nation's largest
for more.
Bringing in a lot of shipping containers every single day with things we use.
God bless. Thank you.
Is a number 1
subscribe.
in shipping for things like light trucks and cars. Kaylee?
Griff, keep us updated. Thank you very much. I want to play this video for those of you who haven't seen it. This is a time-lapse video of 1:30 a.m. when this happened, and you can see as this happens, take a look at this. You see these cars going by. You're going to see 2 semi-trucks, and you see right there that large ship approaching. To the naked eye, you'll see what appears to be lights going on and off, perhaps some sort of mechanical failure, but we don't know exactly what yet. But you see these cars going by, and the reason I'm pointing this out, Harris, is because if you were a second earlier or a second later than when this happened, your life was saved. That Mayday call saved lives. But how tragic as we await those 6 to see what happens. We don't know if they were workers or passengers, but our prayers are with them.
Yeah, I mean, we hope that that is the case, that they save many lives. That bridge spans 1.6 miles, and they're certainly not going as fast as they would need to be to span that entire bridge in just a couple of seconds. However, maybe that kept some people off the bridge, but in just the time you were talking, there were people who didn't make it from one end to the other. Not yet, not with the length of time. So we're prayerful about what was happening.
God bless. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
People that they're still looking for in 48-degree weather. The air temperature has warmed up above freezing now, so that is a good thing for those who are trying to do the rescuing. But it's the water temperature and the length of time. We're going on 10 and a half hours now since they would have been in the water, those 6 people. It would take a miracle for them to still be alive. And while we believe in that, we also know that people are endangering themselves trying to go get them, and those people are heroes today with those rescue crews that are rotating in and out. I would say this with the NTSB. You mentioned possibility of mechanical failure. I had 2 guests on who asked similar questions about the redundancy systems on this ship and whether or not you had the right person behind the controls. We'll find all that out, hopefully, in an investigation. But the reason you ask that is, what checklist had they done before they took off? They were getting ready to go on a really long journey, 30 plus days. Were they really ready for that? And if power was gone, what happened to the generators? What happened to that backlog of things that should have kept things going for the propulsion system?
Yeah, Emily, a lot of questions, two outstanding to me. Let me start with the first one. We are going to have a conversation about infrastructure and the way this bridge was built. The last time I could find that this happened